Feitan's secret power. Let's be honest here. This guy is one of the fan favorite characters in the Hunter x Hunter series. Feitan. Yes, I gotta say, he looks like a kid, yo, but he's actually not. He fights like a beast. Let's just say that. He fights like a beast. And he's pretty much the most hyped up Phantom Troop member, I could say, outside of Chrollo and Uvogan. There's a lot of hype surrounding that Feitan that's well deserved. And I gotta say, yo, he's shown what he's capable of. Now, Feitan is an original member of the Phantom Troop. There are original members that came from Meteor City. He's one of them. So he's definitely been a ride or die when it comes to Chrollo and his gang. And he's just like a sadistic character. And I know there's another sadistic character from Gintama named Sogo. Kind of reminds me of that. And I'm telling you right now, he's an adult. He's not really a kid, because in this flashback where it shows like a long time ago, he's actually looks pretty much the same, just a little bit younger. So I definitely feel like, this guy has some weird syndrome where he looks like a kid but he's really an adult. Also, I gotta say this, he doesn't really care about the original members of the Phantom Troop, because in York New, he was debating amongst these guys. Like, he was very angry at Pakunoda, I don't know if I pronounced that right, and Machi. Like, he did not care, he didn't care about Chrollo dying. He wanted to follow the rules that were made when the Phantom Troop were made. Like, it doesn't really matter about the head, like, you gotta continue going. And there's a huge controversy over that. Like I said, he's a sadistic character. He's a sicko, and moments that showed this where he's like their best torture, and he was hyped when he was very hyped when he got the ability to torture someone. He tortured Owl, one of the Shadow Beasts, and he actually defeated a lot of Shadow Beasts, but he tortured Owl and the Shadow Beast, and it kind of made me think of something. If you guys did not know, the Kurapika's clan, the Kurta clan, they were tortured very badly before they were killed. I think maybe Feitan had a hand in this, since this is where maybe he made a name for himself amongst the Phantom Troop of his torturing ability. And he even said, like, you guys should feel some sympathy for Al, to the fellow Phantom Troop, because this man's torture ability is scary. Now, he wasn't given no fortune, so this might be alluding maybe a future end of story battle between him and Kurapika. That would be kind of cool, but we're not too sure who he's gonna face off, when he's gonna die. We know there's a certain fella who's hunting spiders. Yes, a very spooky fella. I think the most majority thing a lot of people remember from the Hunter x Hunter series is that fight with the fake queen Zazan, and she was actually not that bad when it comes to her fighting ability. Feitan actually was going at it with her, and he showcased his speed. The after images, she really couldn't keep up, and it got to the point where she had to actually transform into a different beast. And when she transformed, her body was hard, and when Feitan tried to use an attack to put all his aura into the sword, it didn't work, and that really damaged him, and she injured his ribs, his arm. And I'm not going to give no knock to Feitan for being injured, because he said himself, he's rusty. And even all the fellow Phantom Troopers were watching, like, this guy's rusty. It was pretty funny seeing Killua's brother being so shook at how fast this guy is. But yeah, this is not even his full speed, is 100%. He hasn't really gone all out. He gets rusty because he never really showcases his full strength. Another reason why I think he's physically great, strong. He's said to be the 5th strongest Phantom Troop when it comes to physically and arm wrestling, and he showcased speed, strength, his net ability. And Pain Packer, he's using Conjurer to actually get a nice armor. And then the Rising Sun, which is very hot, the armor to protect from the rising sun. Zazan suffered a grueling death, and he said to her, if you actually gave me more damage, you probably would have had a quicker death, saying, like, pretty much, if the more you hit him and the more you injure him, the more he actually can give you in an attack. So Feitan has always been one of my favorite characters in the Hunter x Hunter series, and by defeating Zazan / the queen of the Meteor City, I'll be honest here, he became the interim leader. That was the whole competition, and I feel like there's probably a purpose for this, why Togashi did this. Now, what do I think his final power will be? I personally feel like his secret final power will be a suicide, pretty much. When he was talking to Zaza, talking about how if you damage me more, you would have had a quicker death. Personally, I feel like if someone actually kills this man, people say their nen gets stronger after you die. We've seen this with a character in the manga. I don't want to spoil. It starts with an H. So I'm just going to say this. If Feitan gets into a battle, maybe he's trying to protect Chrollo, he might have the most devastating attack and use it on someone. I don't know who it will be. I mentioned Kurapika might be an option, but there's many characters that will have a grudge with Corolla, or might just fight with Corolla. So I definitely feel like he will have suicide. His power might be suitable for a suicide. It's gonna be a great battle, but his final moment might be similar to how Netero was, but it might even be more scarier because of the whole Pain Packer or Rising Sun. Like, it's gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be very lit. Now tell me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about Feitan? What do you think his secret power is gonna be? Do you think he even has a secret power? Like and share if you enjoyed. Like and share only if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more Hunter x Hunter content. I'm NenMac, and I'm gone.